What if your wife is getting screwed?
Okay, it's not saying screwed. Okay, I don't want to get in trouble here. Let's just say.
Sorry. Okay.
Let's say intimately in.
Let's say your wife is getting snuggled with a. Oh, to your right.
Who's there?
Let's say your wife is snuggling with a Russian czar.
The border czar?
Yeah, and then basically he swaps out with like a Russian peasant, and it's called the Russian Revolution.
Or Russian roulette.
I like Revolution better
I like
because
Russian Revolution
it's historical.
What if Russian roulette would be a bunch of Russian guys, and it's like which one of them is going to be the one to finish? Like that's Russian roulette. It's like the rest are firing blanks.
Yeah, what if
you got like a bunch of them with ED, erectile dysfunction.
Well, yeah, right.
And like one without.
Yeah.
And like your wife is like, yours, going between all of them.
Well, what if she has like 6 of them and she has to pick one?
Okay.
And it's like you have to pick the right one, you know? Like,
what is this, a carnival game?
Yeah, because you don't know. You don't want to you want you want them to be shooting blanks. Right?
You don't want the infernal one?
Yeah. No, you want the infernal ones. You don't want the fertile one.
Well, I don't know. I'd want a Russian baby.
Okay.
Wouldn't you?
Would you want like your wife to have
child.
a Russian baby?
Yeah, that's a strong child.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's true.
The Russians have a very strong lineage. They're kind of like the Norse people of old. You know?
Yeah.
How they have
like the pharaohs of old.
Yeah, like the pharaohs of old. Kind of like how they have this ability to resist cold.
Yeah, like me.
I figured kind of like a Skyrim character. They're born with like that buff, like that inherent trait to like resist the cold. And then they go, yes, in Russia, we resist cold very, very well.
But they would also have a tendency towards alcohol. So would you really want that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a negative effect, so I guess no one's perfect.
It's not. Alcohol is a positive effect.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
I'm very into prohibition. Also, you need to use your mine detector in the water.
I know, but these guys will come down here, and I don't stand for that.
If you're all the way in the bottom?
Yes. Remember that one guy came down and still saw us?
No.
When we first started playing today, I had to shut it off, or I had to restart this area because some guy came down around the corner for no reason.
No, that didn't happen.
You're right. Do you actually not remember this?
I'm gonna gaslight you.
Yeah.
Is that your response?
Yeah, you have nothing to say to that, do you?
No, I don't actually. I have no response to that.
Oh, wait, speaking of no response. Wait, not him.
You lost?
Yeah, he responded.
Not him.
Hey, no
look,
response.
yeah.
Cool, nice.
No response sounds like a really edgy white rapper. Like, he thinks he's like really cool. He's like, yeah, I'm no response.
Snake, your grip has gotten stronger. Looks like your hard work is paying off.
Well done, Snake.
Did you see that Mei Ling was praising our strength?
Yeah, specifically the grip strength.
I don't get why Snake never gets with any women in this series, really. Like, he does.
Well, he does good with Meryl.
Wow, spoilers.
Sorry.
Wait, what's this?
Time bomb?
Wait.
Dude, throw away the time bomb.
Why would that...
Get out of there.
Can I get out of here?
Is there another time bomb?
I don't think so. Why would there be a time bomb down here?
It's probably just to, like, mess with you.
Yeah, I don't remember that from the beginning, do you? Or from the original, sorry.
No, I don't.
Might have been there. I want to see if there's anything else over here. What's that exclamation point? You see it?
No.
No, it's right here. On the map.
Oh.
There's randomly an exclamation point on the ground.
I don't know. Wait, why is that guy sprinting? Look at that. Above you?
I don't know. This
I
is
think
what
he
I'm saying.
sees you.
This is what I'm saying. I think he saw me when I was over there.
Oh.
Did he get scared of a rat? What was that? Did you hear him?
Maybe he saw the dead body.
Oh.
Instead of, like, acting like a normal person, he decided to be like,
yeah.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
Great.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Is there somebody there? encountered the enemy. Requesting backup.
Uh-oh.
We're just gonna wait here for a second.
Aren't they gonna know where you are?
I don't think they do. See, they're checking over there. And they can't see over the wall, so they think there's no one over here.
Oh.
See?
Yeah.
You know, if the girl was super tall, I'd call it Attack on Titan. But it's not actually... it's not really historical in that case.
Yeah, but I appreciate it.
I thought you would, because you like it.
Are you going to watch that show?
Yeah, I'll watch it. I mean, I don't think Jill wants to watch it. She said it was a little graphic for her.
It is actually a very graphic show. I will say that. But it's very good.
Yeah. No, I mean, the one thing I don't care for is I don't care for, like, I don't care for the art in the manga, to be honest. That's just me. Like, I don't care for it. So I don't know if I'd really read the manga of that one. I think I'd just watch the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
There.
Oh, great.
But I'm also not, like, a huge manga person.
I mean, I like manga.
So, yeah, I mean, I do too.
I wouldn't say I'm a huge manga
no.
person, though.
Yeah.
Are you just calling me fat?
Yeah, emphasis on the word huge
No
for you,
kidding.
specifically.
No kidding.
But yeah, no, I think it's a good show. It's I haven't finished it.
Mm-hmm.
I am like a third of the way through the last season, but I've been watching on Hulu and it's been kind of bothering me because because of all the ads and stuff. It's just kind of annoying.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of just waiting for it to come out on Blu-ray and just watch it then. I know it's like that's a stupid thing to some people, but it's annoying.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm shocked you've had the patience to not go pirate it on an anime piracy website like everyone else.
Yeah.
Did they finish dubbing it? Like in English?
I think so, yeah, because they've released it on Crunchyroll or whatever it's called. I don't know if it's Crunchyroll.
I mean, that is the anime.
Is that the anime site?
Yeah.
Well, I know it was bought out by someone, but I don't know. I don't remember if that. Oh, someone saw you.
Well, we're now here.
Okay.
So I think we're okay.
There's gonna be a camera right above you.
You got the card key back. Good job. Now hurry to the control room. You got the card key. Good. Now get back to the control...
Okay, we got it.
He basically said the same thing as Master.
You found the card key, right? First comes the room temperature key. Put it into the far left terminal in the control room. That key is actually an IC card. Its connector pins and main body are made of a shape memory alloy. It's designed so that unless it's been changed to the correct shape, it won't be recognized by the PAL code input terminal in the control room, and the detonation code won't be entered.
You want to do some of this?
But yeah, don't we just like enter in the first code?
Yeah, and then we have to find out what the next one is.
Oh crap! Let's see.
Aim up. Wow. Yep. Now RB. Good job. Great job.
Wow, nice. Okay, now
Give me that one. You're gonna have to switch to the PAL key and your left one. Over to the right. Yeah, there you go.
okay.
And then I think we have to do this 2 more times, right?
Yeah, the next one is the
Was the
ice
cold one?
place.
Yeah. You know, you can buy replicas of these keys, which is actually kind of cool.
Like in real life.
Yeah, I saw them on Amazon. They're actually on my Metal Gear Solid Amazon affiliate link list.
Oh,
Yeah, basically it's like a prop.
do they actually work?
Yeah, you can activate a nuclear weapon.
Well, I meant like, can you change the shape of it?
That takes care
Basically, cold or something.
I don't think so.
Number 2, freeze the key.
So do we have to go back to that Raven area?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find them. Metal Gear Solid keys? Oh, key card? I don't know if they're not the exact same. Like, maybe they're from 2 or something, but Oh, the guy's coming up. Shoot him, shoot him! Oh.
Every time I like encounter someone, I just panic and unload into him.
No.
Which I know you probably don't need to do, but I want to do it.
I like when you unload into me. Also, they look like this. Is that the same or is that a different one?
No, I think these are it.
Yeah. They're kind of cool.
Yeah. I think I went down the wrong way.
Metal Gear Solid replica keycard set.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
They're quite a bit of money, though. They're like $85.
Wow.
So they're cool, but I don't know. It's kind of a lot.
What do you even do with
But on
them?
the back, it says Arms Tech.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I think it's just...
It's just like a display.
Yeah, just to have fun.
Oh, okay.
They only made 5,000 of the set worldwide, apparently.
Oh.
And as Mr. Worldwide, I know what is and is not worldwide.
That's true.
So I can tell you that.
Mr. Worldwide. Mr. Worldwide in the womb.
Mr. Worldwide and your mom. Would you, if there was a celebrity that you would let be with you, okay, this is important.
Okay.
You would let the celebrity be with you.
All right.
Who would it be? No, stop! Yep, I know. Every time. It doesn't go away. It's always there. It's always there. It's been our arch enemy. We just zone out going through this area and we forget.
You know, I said this before and I'll say it again. The funny thing is I remember on our first MGS1 Let's Play, we made fun of these.
Yeah.
Like, we were like, well, who is this for? Who would fall for this?
You.
And cut to us literally falling for it every time.
No, there's guys in here again. They respawn.
Yeah, I have to wait till this goes blue, I think.
Yep. For me, it would probably be, I don't know, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
What about Jericho? Chris Jericho, I mean.
Oh yeah, I'd make him put me on his list.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay, I need to kill some of these people.
we would do the deed so hard that he'd get the lisp of Jericho, not even the list. Nice, good job.
Okay, let's put it away. Okay.
How has it not gone blue yet?
I don't know.
You know, that guy will... The last guy here, if you don't take him out, he will discover the body, and then there will be reinforcements in here.
Okay.
I don't know where he went now. He's a tricky guy. Oh, there he is. See him?
Yep.
Nice. Oh, he's still alive!
Oh, no!
Dude.
Dude, that was like...
How is this not yellow or blue yet? Go hide. Go hide in the corner over there. You just have to... You kind of have to just wait. Because they're going to come in through either that door or that door now.
Well, I don't know how this isn't blue.
Maybe you have to call... Why don't you call Otacon and ask him? He might be able to tell you something about it. Oh,
it's blue.
It just changed.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Actually, let me just get out of here.
Yep. Alright, you're good.
Oh, that was close. Let me switch out of my FAMUS.
Snake, what happened? Snake!
Why? You were just there.
No, I already forgot about it. I already forgot about it. Okay, well, at least that's done.
You know what move I would love is like you got like 3 beautiful French women and it's the French Revolution.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah.
I like French women.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't like those dumb wigs they used to wear, like the weird like beehive level gray wigs. You know, about the like swoop up.
Oh, I know those.
That's probably part of your fetish.
I'm very aware of those.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Okay, now are these enemies respawning?
What's your least favorite race of woman? I already know what it is.
It's not a race I can say out loud.
Oh!
White people.
Oh, okay. Well, you can say that.
I don't want to offend white people.
I do.
Oh no.
I mean, as long as you just hide, you'll be fine. Or just get up there and put it in.
I'm good at that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
I do think that you might want to call Otacon after this, because I thought I remembered him saying something interesting about one of these card keys.
Okay.
You might also want to save anyway. With Mei Ling. He's getting off to that.
Like, what was it?
PAL code number 2 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Okay, there goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
Feel the heat.
Are you Hades from Kingdom Hearts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do I call?
Start an A.
Somewhere warm. What about the blast furnace? But the problem is, if you go through a cold place on the way back, the card key might change shape. You need to hurry on the way back.
Oh yeah, this is the hardest one, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's up, Snake?
Because you have like a time limit.
Yeah.
Okay. We have saved.
See what she says, and then...
Snake, come what come may, time and the hour runs through the roughest day. We're almost out of time, Snake. Please hurry. You're the only one who can stop them from launching that nuke.
We made a lot of progress again.
Yeah, I agree.
We're pretty close to the end now.
Well, once we do this last key, then I think we get...
Like 2 more bosses?
Yeah, we have 2 bosses, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And those 2 bosses are actually, I think, pretty close to each other.
Yeah. And then there's a big chase, I know.
Yeah.
Type thing, and that's the end.
Yeah, we're pretty close. I think one more playthrough and we'll be done.
Alright. Whew, that felt like violence, considering the silence is violence.
Silence is definitely violence.
What if you were up in the attic?
Hey, Hideo Kojima.
When the Germans showed up, but you said, I'm not staying silent, that's violence.
I would harbor Jews into my house and then specifically turn them in. Like, I'd be like, yeah, my house is a safe place. Yeah, don't worry.
Oh, no. You're like a double agent or
Well, I am German, so according to the internet, I have to be that.
You do.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is correct. What if you were just LARPing?
I'm just LARPing as a Yahtzee.
Well, it's like the Civil War reenactors. The guys who pick the South, are they really Confederates?
What if there's Yahtzee reenactors? They have to, like, reenact hiding in, like, attics.
Okay, jokes aside, I feel like that would be kind of fun. Like, no, hear me out. No. Like, hear me out. You're playing hide and seek, and there's no real stakes. You're not gonna die.
Right.
You know?
Unless
they take the LARPing too seriously.
Well, we have to go full reenactment here.
Right. Accepted, not accepted.
Okay, we have to go heat that.
Alright, well, first we gotta get some calls
We have to
off.
heat that soja boy.
Now you've got to warm it. You need to find someplace hot.
Somewhere warm. What about the blast furnace? But the problem is, if you go through a cold place on the way back, the card key might change shape. You need to hurry on the way back.
You're really obsessed with deep throating. I mean, deep throat.
Yeah. I just figured maybe you have something to say. How do you... Okay, there we go.
Wait, trying to look at the computers?
I was
Oh,
trying to
that's
look at
cool.
that.
Look at that. Metal Gear Rex. Look up.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Little neat feature.
Okay, I need to get back used to playing this game.
You're not used to it?
No.
Why? Well, I mean, we've done all this in one sitting.
Yeah.
We haven't played several other games throughout playing this.
Let's see if there's any people here.
Yeah, I've been playing GTA 5 story mode just on my own, and the controls are so wildly different between games like that I'm really having I feel like I'm having brain farts when I just even look at this game.
I know, right?
I look at it and I'm like, what's going on? What am I supposed to do here? Even going into cover, when I go up to a wall, I feel like I should be pressing the button for GTA to take cover.
Yeah.
That's probably my least favorite thing about getting older and playing games is, well, there's two things. One, I feel like you're physically not as good. You know, like, as you get older, for me, I've always had, like, hand pains and stuff. I'm sure for normal people it'll be, you know, when they're 40 or 50 or whatever, because everyone gets, like, some minor amount of arthritis. But you'll always have some physical thing like, oh, I can't respond as quickly because my reaction time is 0.5 milliseconds instead of 0.1. Like this 20-year-old kid playing the game or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Call of Duty. No! I
That's
tried.
stupid.
I tried to warn you. I tried to warn you.
How many times are we gonna fall for this?
How did this happen? We're smarter than this. We're not. But
We're not smarter than this at all.
So just remember, there's two of those, okay?
Okay.
And there's no one in this room when I took out the cameras.
And no one else was in the room when it happened.
Does that mean there were no witnesses?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we got past that.
Do you know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Like, it's like physical things affect you more, and also your memory.
Yeah.
You know, like, I feel like when I was a kid, I could switch between games, instant memory.
Yep.
Be like, oh yeah, it's just these controls.
Right.
But nowadays, it's like, oh, what am I playing again? I mean, yeah, even you just did it, running into that trap again. We've seen that 10 times.
I know.
Like, we have dementia.
We're gonna fall for it 10 more times, too.
Basically, yeah. Is there still a guy in here? Or no? You know, use your ration. There's a ration in the corner and we're not full health. And you have to play the way I say.
Okay, well, I'm glad we're here. We have you here.
I know!
But yeah, no, I find that ridiculous. I also find... What I find also annoying about getting older and playing games is not having a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
Feel like I'll go to work, I'll come home, you know, I'll hang out with my wife, which is fun. But then it'll be like, oh, maybe I have an hour or two at night to play a game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Whereas back when I was younger, it was kind of like, yeah, you went to school, you got home at 3, I played for like 6 hours.
Oh!
Whoa, hey, a call!
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah.
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called FoxDie?
No. FoxDie? Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, apparently FoxDie kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure, but he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages toward the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So, it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the FoxDie vaccine must be around somewhere.
Is that all you think about?
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Naomi is currently being persecuted for her Christian beliefs, as is what happens to everyone who is a Christian.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Whoa, whoa!
Now that was anime. Press Y.
The only anime thing in this game I personally disliked was when he leaped over the doorway. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember that. It was one of the dumbest scenes in the game.
That was the definition of everyone hated that.
Yeah, pretty much. Do you have, like... Are there any games, though, that you feel like you just can't really play as you've gotten older? Or at least play as much? You know, because for me, first-person shooters are one. Like, I really like them. I can play them offline. But I just feel like first-person shooters and fighting games, these two, if you are not on that thing 24/7, you're not going to be competitive in any way when you go online. You know, when you play with other people. Because that's all they play. Like, I feel like, obviously there's not really a solution to this. You can't limit people where it's like, no, you're not allowed to play that game. You're playing too much.
Right.
But I kind of feel like if people ruin it in a way because obviously the older you get, you know, your reaction timing and stuff like this does go down. So it would take more time to be good, right?
Right.
But these people, it's all they play. Like, they don't try anything else. Like, fighting game players are in particular guilty of this. And I don't understand it. I don't get where they get their time. You know, they're not all unemployed. Like, some of these people really do have jobs and other things going on. So I'm kind of like, how do you have time to do that? And I really do think it's that it's the only thing that they play. Like, they're almost unwilling to play other games.
Yeah.
But then they're mad, a lot of these people, when these fighting games also try to appeal to the general player because the hardcore players leave a fighting game typically within 3 months, you know? And a lot of them never go back.
Right.
Unless it's very specific things like Street Fighter 2 or Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or 3 or whatever, you know? And I don't feel like this is as much of a problem with other games. You know, racing games, if you play online, they're fun, but it feels like people still play other games. Obviously, there's going to be games like GTA Online or things like that where people live their entire life in it and they refuse to play anything else. But for the most part, I just feel like shooters and fighting games are plagued with this idea of fans of it think that it's the only type of game that exists.
Yeah.
So then people like you and me, when we go to play it, it's just not fun. It's not fun to play with them. And I understand it's because you're bad. Yeah, I'm not arguing otherwise. Like, but the reason that you're bad, I feel like it's not fair to use that comparison all the time, because the reason you're bad is because you don't only play it. You enjoy a variety of things. Like, you like are you stuck or something? What's going on?
What?
Are you lost?
No.
Oh, I see what you're
wait.
saying.
I didn't even notice it turned already.
Well, isn't it supposed to be red?
Is this supposed to be red?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be red, isn't it?
Oh, so I have to stay here still?
I thought you had to go more to, like, the... I guess I don't know. I don't know.
Well, blue is cold. What is, what's the regular color?
I don't know. Call Campbell. Call it Campbell or Master or somebody. Maybe they'll be able to tell you.
Now you've got to warm the key up. Find someplace hot.
What about Naomi?
Sorry, Snake. I'm still investigating.
That's just code word for, like, RAPE.
Yeah, I hope not, but... I don't know. I don't think this is warm enough. Otacon could know, or Master.
So, Naomi is a spy, just like I thought. Campbell is hiding something too. But that's okay. FoxDie is a virus, a biological weapon. There must be a vaccine. We can worry about getting that later, Snake. But right now, you've got to focus on re-inputting those detonation codes, okay?
Dr. Naomi's an enemy spy? I can't believe it.
I don't want to believe it either, but...
Snake, leave it to Colonel Campbell. You've got to concentrate on re-inputting that detonation code.
You're right.
Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Otacon was, like, part of the team before this.
No,
so why is
he's really upset.
So why...
Not Naomi, please.
No, I can't believe Naomi is the one. It's like you just met her, like, 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. I don't know. Bro really wants to be part of the team. That's like the classic meme where it's like Blood thinks he's on the team. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always love those pictures. I don't know. Does what I was saying make sense, though? That there are a lot of people who almost ruin something for other people by not engaging with anything else?
Yeah, no, I totally think that. I think, I mean, obviously people can play what they want, but, like, it does get to a point where you're kind of just ruining things.
I also just don't get how it's fun for you if it's the only thing you ever do.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Oh, now it's red.
Oh, it's red? Okay. So we're gonna have to be careful going back through that we don't get it too cold.
Yeah, I'll also have to, like, run back. But yeah, I don't know why that's fun. Like, when I go home, like, here's the thing, I just beat Last of Us Remake on the PS5.
Low credentials.
I know, super fun. Like,
Yeah.
I had a good time.
Yeah.
Guess what? I'm also playing this and I have a good time.
You're not gonna replay that on repeat 30 times?
I'll probably replay it eventually.
Right, yeah.
And I'll probably have a good time. But, you know, I don't know. I don't understand this. I don't understand this attitude of, like, I'm gonna come home and only play Mortal Kombat 12. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay. I mean, you can play it.
Right.
Maybe you love the game, that's fine. But, like, don't you play other stuff?
Well, yeah, and that's the thing is no. I mean, World of Warcraft players are especially like this. I mean, there's nothing wrong with loving World of Warcraft, but I also think you might appreciate the game more if you tried some other MMOs or other RPGs or other things.
Yeah, right.
You know, I found that it also just can help you appreciate the thing you love more.
Yeah.
Being able to branch outside of that. I guess the thing is, I get it more if you have a preference.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're like, I prefer older games, and someone says, why? And you say, well, because I didn't have to update it 5,000 times. You know, I felt like there was more heart put into it. It was all just there, and it was done, and I played through it, and then I could replay it or not.
Yeah.
Things like that. It's like, oh, yeah, I get that. You know, it's like styles of games, or even, you know, oh, I don't really enjoy racing games. Well, why? Because I don't really like the reaction of the driving and this gameplay loop. Okay, I get that. That's fair. You know, you have preferences of things you do or don't enjoy. I think that you should still try things outside of that preference sometimes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you might find something that makes you enjoy something more. Like, I remember when we were kids, you thought that the Dark Souls style of game was kind of dumb. Because to you, your understanding of it was, okay, well, I just have to replay this 500 times because I'm going to die over and over and over again, and the whole thing is just a repetition of getting my teeth kicked in. Yeah, you're never going to remember that. It's just embarrassing at this point. And then so you didn't really play games like that style, because it wasn't your preference, right?
Yeah.
And then as you got older, you're like, yeah, I should probably try these. Maybe I'm not really being fair to them. You tried them, you ended up really liking them. And that was an example of, okay, well, there's a guy coming down the stairs now.
Okay. Come on.
Right to your right.
Come on, go.
And that was an example of, okay, well, I ended up liking this genre now, and now I bet you'd try other games. Like, you played Bloodborne.
Yeah,
and
fun.
I bet you'd try a game like Lords of the Fallen, you know, made by a different company, which is a similar style. Or maybe you'd try those Surge games that we said look cool, like the sci-fi Souls-like type games. You'd probably be open to trying the genre now, whereas in the past you wouldn't.
Okay.
And either way is fine. You know, it's fine to have your preferences, but it's good to sometimes leave those preferences, try something new, and see what you think. But my point in general is, I feel like a lot of people aren't willing to do that. It seems like there's these two extremes in gaming. One extreme is, hey, I am just going to play the same thing over and over. And the other extreme is, I am never going to revisit a game ever.
Snake.
Right.
Can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know anything. My parents' face is my name. The name and ID I have now I just bought. But the reason why I study genetics, that was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s, a dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox.
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He is everything to me. The only proof I have of my existence. Of my existence as an individual.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who's he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. But then he and my brother went back to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes, that's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments.
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterward, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me.
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox. Naomi, tell me something.
About FoxDie? FoxDie is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. FoxDie contains smart enzymes, created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack.
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use FoxDie.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with FoxDie as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that... No. That's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing that I wanted to tell you was, Snake...
Hey! What are you doing?
Snake.
Naomi?
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that FoxDie was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Let's see, I need,
What if we just refuse to help him?
That's not...
I'd say I'm not going to help unless you put her back on the phone.
That's what I would say.
If you don't let me talk to the hot woman, no. Also, speaking of hot women, call Mei Ling.
Was there a noise just now?
We need to save.
Okay, should I save right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Snake, Naomi's under arrest.
What the hell is happening over there? What's the Colonel thinking?
Colonel Campbell is... I'm sorry, I can't say anymore. But please believe me, I'm here to help you until the end.
Why is there like some insurrections going on here?
Yeah, why not?
Like everyone's just committing a mutiny on Colonel Campbell.
Okay, wait a second.
Please, Snake, don't give up.
Okay, cool. Great.
Okay, there was somebody here.
Yeah, are you sure you don't want to fall through another hole?
I actually am not sure. So I'm gonna go up here. I said I'd narrate everything.
Yeah, we got a real Let's Player now in the chat.
Now we're gonna go over here.
All right, now chat, tell us what you think about this.
Now I'm gonna
chat,
go
what do you think
here.
about that line in the wall?
Now I'm gonna actually click on this.
You probably want to go to your thing quick before it cools off. Pow key. Pow key. Other one. There. Y. It's the Y button.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think DEI moments are over. It's my turn to play. This was like letting the Make-A-Wish kid enjoy their part on the Let's Play, and it's time to end.
They're like, yeah, okay, you had your fun. My turn.
Do you think that insertion was a sexual thing?
No, I don't. Oh. Why is your mind thinking about that?
That's all I think about.
Got it.
Confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated. Ready for launch.
No! Why? I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed.
What?
Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when I decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
Well, for starters, I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. We thought we'd get the info from you, but there was FoxDie.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the FoxDie vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come to where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days.
Why didn't they check
I
on
didn't
him?
realize when my codec link with Master was cut off, but Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Liquid! How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
All right. What was that silence at the end? Just. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. We need to put on our
Gas mask.
Okay, and then...
And then if I mash Y, we'll live longer. Did you know that?
I did know that, yeah. I forgot what to do here.
Me too.
Oh, wait. Wasn't there like a Nikita missile or a Stinger missile?
No, I think we
something?
call Otacon, because Otacon usually saves us.
Oh, okay.